Hey guys, Borry Berry here. Thought I'd do a video just where I'm at the moment, what's been happening. Um, so last video I did, I said how I was planning on doing like a camp, but I had a feeling, I don't know if I mentioned it on the video, but had a feeling that God would change my plans, and he did. Um, Looks like I'm staying a little bit longer in Adelaide. I've been writing a lot of music with some friends, and far out. The songs you guys have seen that I put up on YouTube, the reason I haven't done too much is because just been putting energy into doing music. Like, it's pretty late right now and I'm still quite wide awake. Came back from writing music. So really good stuff, guys. I think it's good. We think it's good. And that's the main thing. And it's cool because I might have said it on the last video because I had songs playing in the background. Most of them incomplete, which is crazy too. So a lot of the ones you're listening to that I might have put up incomplete, maybe two of them are. Anyway, so yeah, it's really exciting. Learning so much, and yeah, it's hard work, but it's good hard work, which is, yeah, really fun. And so yeah, I thought I'd do a video because I was just chatting with someone, and I said I'll do a video now because I haven't done a video in ages. And yeah, so I thought do a video, touch base with you guys. Don't want you guys to drop off, and I appreciate you guys hanging around and stuff. And definitely haven't forgotten about doing videos, and it's interesting time. Just a lot of stuff that is happening globally is I think very intense for a lot of people. There's a lot of stuff going on, and especially with me, I mean, there always is. So there's always new challenges, always new things to learn. But yeah, that's where a lot of my time has been going. Just hanging out with a bit of family, which is good. Yeah, it's been hard lately because it's a real feeling of oh God, like, you know, I think a lot of people when they hear about how I live and how I am, they're like, oh man, like that's freedom. And but I've said it in other videos, I'm only interested in where God wants me. That's it. And it's still very tough for me because it's like you get those moments where it's like, oh, what's next, you know? And there's a few things that have been a battle. There's always some battle, and definitely been addressing my health stuff, which is good. And it really hasn't been me. It's really been God just reining me in and making stuff happen. Stuff that at times I feel very unequipped to handle. Well, we all can be really strong in some areas and even admired for it, when other areas we can be extremely weak, where perhaps a lot of people might not be weak in those areas, you know. So yeah, so been good though. Been good. So, but I'm really keen. Yeah, really, just it blows my mind. Like, I feel like my whole adult life I knew I had this. I have a real gift for connecting on a deep level to music and being able to flow in that. There's so many ways I could explain that. I have an ability, a real gift of God that I've used, and more so in my private life, where whether it's worship or singing about what I go through, I actually, not because I don't like it, but this might sound really weird, but I've actually kind of stopped going out of my way to listen to music by myself. I just have no hunger too much. I shouldn't say no hunger for it. I just don't have hunger for a lot of music. It doesn't satisfy me. And I found, so what's naturally happened to me, as I sing to God, to myself, about what I'm going through. It's not just worship and praise. It's all sorts of stuff. I sing about everything. For me, music is, I feel weird saying singing, because it's not even that. It's a spiritual language. More so than I often even think about. I realize it's a language of more and more become more fluent in. And so like it wasn't the only song. It's crazy. We'll do a jam, and one jam we did a couple hours max. And we've had this a couple of times. It's like I think out of one jam we got like 5 songs. And one of my mates is really good at the producing, and we're in his studio. And then another one of my mates is joining in, and he loves music and stuff, and it's wow. And tonight we had cool jams, good material through the jams. Again, it's just so natural what we're doing. And then at the end we just started going in a it seems a bit random at first, but then we started developing a song like we often do. And it's not that we won't develop the others, but you'll get the ones where you really put the work into, because of just how you've gone about it and what you're getting. And it's like the song is like, and you guys will get to hear it, hopefully. I don't see why you wouldn't when everything's done and stuff. And looks like when I wait to an album. Maybe. I'm just thinking about this now. It's not even something I've thought about. But who knows, guys? Maybe somehow, depending, I'm not cluey with this stuff, clearly. I mean, even with the YouTube stuff, I'm really not. Maybe, who knows? Maybe if you're keen, you guys can maybe buy the albums and stuff, like if you're so keen. And I really do believe, and it's obviously how we're all feeling with me and the lads that are doing it. We really feel like we've got something good, and it's all like none of it's AI. It's all produced and done by us. Some of it, not all of it, some of it is literally me. The song, actually probably most of it, maybe most of it, the lyrics and the actual singing is coming as we're playing, like crazy stuff. It's a bit of everything as well, but in a natural way. Especially for me, very natural, just to get into the groove of what I'm feeling, what I'm picking up on. I wouldn't say the music we're doing for a bunch of reasons is it's definitely not like worship music or praise music. It's not definitely not in that category. It's just it's, how would I describe it? It's a bit of everything, as far as, you know, you'd imagine just like a rock album or something, you know. And even I was surprising myself what comes out. Yeah, super exciting, and I did say it in the other video, but I'm surprised how much I've become. It's regardless of how I feel, I will do what I need to do. There's been a lot of work that God's done with me that is being used even with this music, and so I'm struggling to find the language, but it is secular. It's not something you would say is Christian or you know, it's very it jumps around a few different themes, for sure, whether it's life, adventure, a lot of like feeling, kind of real kind of nostalgic kind of feeling music, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's exciting, but as exciting as I might be saying life is, it's definitely got its struggles at the moment, and God's good. He really is, and all the time. And oh, it's my dude back here. Check him out. Look at him. That's his nose, his beanie, and his beard. My dude, very ZZ Top. But yeah, so that whole thing about, even like you guys, if you're keen and really support us when hopefully, again, no promises. Borry doesn't like to promise, but when it's all kind of done, you know, usually hear snippets of stuff. I won't do. Part of the reason too, I'm not too keen to push too much music out on YouTube is my film clips, because I'm not traveling and filming. I'm not putting energy into that. I'm just recycling stuff when I've done those videos, which I don't think is maybe terrible. I don't know. It's sometimes hard to gauge what people are really thinking sometimes, you know. But yeah, I want to really put the effort into some of the film clips that might come with some of the music we're doing. But yeah, really exciting stuff. Like that, the last music video, Angelica Magnifica, that is extremely not done. That's very raw. Sorry, itchy nose. Very raw, the version that I have on my YouTube. So if you do get a chance to listen to it, I think it's a fairly good amount of you guys have listened. Thank you. It's very unfinished, and I put that up knowing it's very unfinished because I wanted you guys to have a bit of a taste of it, and I was excited about what we're doing. That song is now finished, and it's polished up and all that. So yeah, keep that in mind. Don't think it's all this unfinished kind of stuff. It's we're putting a lot of effort into all of it, but yeah, it's really crazy because we'll do a jam and we'll just be in the moment, and then you kind of start with, and it's just how we kind of roll, and then we might start working on something, intentionally working on something, and get excited about something. Yeah, we'll do this and we'll do this, and I'll put some crazy ideas. We all put our own flavors and stuff, and I like getting sounds that are unconventional. There's actually a lot of music, a lot of the songs, there'll be sounds and stuff in the music where it's just my voice, and it might be looped and just changed a bit, or put an effect on it, and yeah, it'll just be my voice. like, if you get a chance to maybe listen to it, and especially one day when you get to hopefully hear the finished version, Angelica Magnifica, but obviously, or maybe not obviously, but it's my voice with the I pictured like angels flying and singing, and that's kind of, I think that's what it sounds like, or that's what I feel like it sounds like. And oh, I just pressed a button, but what's it do that? Oh, so, but a lot of the effects in the background, the sounds in the background, are my voice, with stuff done to it. So yeah, exciting, guys. With the music, very exciting for me, and can't wait down the track when it's like, hey, got an album, like crazy. Like, it's taken my whole life, really, I feel like, for this kind of achievement, and it's just happened so just so the friend with the studio, without sharing too much, but the friend with the studio, someone I've known for ages through family and all that, and I actually wanted to jam with him years ago and just never kind of did because of life. And obviously the way I'm living now, and I have time for what God allocates for. I have time for that, for what God has me to do, time where a lot of people don't have, and so I'm grateful for that. And but yeah, I'm able to go, hey, when you're free, let's jam. That's what I did. And then yeah, and Status was the first song that was just done straight, like literally as he played, I wrote the song. So if you get a chance to listen to Status, or if you haven't, hasn't had a lot of views on, maybe I didn't put it up on YouTube, maybe not, but yeah, I'm definitely keen on all you guys to eventually hear it. And if you reach out and you know me, if some of my friends, and there's a few of yous, if you know me in private, if you're keen and you ask, I might send you some tracks, completed tracks, just the audios. But I think I really feel like some of you might be surprised, what you hear. Like it's genuine stuff. It's like we've done it from scratch. All the writing. There's definitely, when I sing, I definitely, mostly very unintentional, I'll pick up on influences I've had where I'm like, I sound like that guy, or sound like that guy. But that's anything creative where you'll have your influences and stuff that's shaped you and built you. And that's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. But you'll definitely get those flavors. And it's funny, if you study, any of you guys have had a chance to study certain musos or singers or even certain creative people, what you'll often find is their influences. And for example, this is just an example, Jeff Buckley, a lot of the sound he got from his voice, he got it from a Pakistani guy. And I remember learning about that years ago. And you hear the guy singing, the Pakistani guy, and he's very extreme with his sound. And you really click and go, wow, I can hear that. I can hear where he got a lot of his sound from. Because I've said it before, and I've been saying it for years, is it all comes from somewhere. It all comes from somewhere. We are all connected, is some degree to, definitely lots, to spiritual things. We are very much spiritual beings, and music speaks that language. So yeah, it's it is a shock to my system, just how much stuff we are getting. It's like, those first couple hours of us jamming, we're starting to realize, wow, this is the time when it all flows out. And then once the energy starts to, go down, we start to focus and start working and putting in the hard work, because there's that hard work of, let's put it all together. Let's cut it. What do we call it? Is there something more with this that we need to develop? And surprising how much stuff doesn't really get touched. There's always a bit of something that happens. Sure, whether it's putting it on a format or whatever. There's always a bit of something that happens, which is normal when you're recording music and all that. But yeah, what a privilege. Just like these videos, just like doing YouTube, being able to capture moments. And it's like when I did Sanctuary of Goats, and going through, it was a hard trip when I did that. It was such a hard trip, in ways I haven't even told a lot of people about. There was things going on behind the scenes spiritually that I was also holding up. What was happening in the area, which is another topic. But I have a lot more influence than I like to I have a lot more influence in spiritual atmospheres than a lot of people realize. And that's as far as I'll go with that. But yeah, guys, so thank you, everyone. Thank you for everyone that reaches out. Sorry again if I don't seem to I like to chat too much, especially via messages. Haven't had a lot of appetite for it lately. Not saying don't reach out or say hi or whatever, but feel like I've really feel very lost for words lately with a lot of stuff, and I have for a while. Some stuff that I'm processing, but I'm good, guys. So appreciate you guys. But yeah, this is just mainly a touch base video and say, hey, this is what I've been working at, this is what I've been doing. So Big Borry out. Love you guys, I really, really do. Please look forward to what's coming with the music, and if you can, if you know me personally, if you want to connect, you're always welcome to connect with me. I am a very open guy, and don't apologize for that. And but I am strong, and I do know boundaries. And one thing I find easier and easier to do is with kindness, as much as I can, with no niceness, just kindness and love, is speak the truth. And I was just thinking about something with that, but I mean, it happens to me a lot, it seems. I was joining Christian Lives. Someone I picked up. I mean, it's very normal for me. You pick up who someone really is, It's like I said, people are always telling you who they really are. It's just a lot of us aren't listening and talking that language. And it was interesting because I was on this live, and a certain woman that was running it, it's really good. It's a really nice community, but I realize, I'm just going to say it, there's so many of us guys that will play nice with women, that will, I don't want to use those words, but it really is, that are simping to women. And they don't need that, and you don't need that. And I'm not trying to say, definitely not, that we need to be nasty or harsh. No. But we'll have certain standards with guys, but then we'll change when it comes to women, because we've been taught a certain way to, to not pull them up if they are talking out of their butt and all that. And I'm specifically talking about men and women here, unapologetically. And so I went to, I kind of felt I put my foot in it even when I opened my mouth with this certain topic. And I won't go right into it, but I literally just started talking about something, and I felt she would, and she did. She just went, she just got stuck into me. And I said, please don't interrupt me, let me finish. That's all I said. Oh, she didn't like it. She did not like it. On her live, telling her, and she'll pull up men. She's pulling up men all the time, but I couldn't pull her up. And I was polite. Like, I couldn't have been any nicer, calmer. I said, please don't interrupt me. Please let me finish. Oh, and she got even worse. And then she's turning back on me, because I'm here now trying to defend my argument, which is fine. And she's like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just trying to explain something, and anyway. And then I thought, oh, never mind. I said, look, let's not worry about it. Let's just stop talking about this. Let's not worry about it. And she's like, all right. And then I just went quiet a bit, let the other guy talk, and the other guy's talking. Dead set. And she just booted me off the live. And yeah, it hurts. Of course it hurts. What I did straight away, I examined my heart, and I was like, oh, what happened? Because it doesn't feel good. And yeah, I had to process it. Do process it. Don't just blank off. Look at your heart. If you're really brave and bold, look at your heart, examine your heart. And truth is, I don't think a lot of people know how to do that. And for me, absolutely, it starts and finishes with God. And I'll talk to him straight away. I'm like, oh man, it was hard, but I'll get over it. By the next day, I was fine. Because it's always a new day, the power of a new day. Don't underestimate that. So I thought I'd share that story, but that stuff, that happens to me a lot. And obviously not with everyone. There's more people that I get along with, and I have so many good friends, and that's what speaks for me. The fruit of my life, the fruit of my lips, the fruit of my heart, and the fruit of what I do, and the fruit of what comes out of my mouth, and that relationship. So that's what really speaks. Yeah, that stuff's gonna happen. That stuff's gonna happen when you choose to go, oh no, I am gonna talk about stuff with boldness, because I'm not just gonna be afraid. I'm not gonna just be intimidated. I'm not angry. That's not what I'm saying. And sure, sometimes you can get frustrated, and be honest with yourself and others. Like someone recently said to me, and it wasn't nothing bad. It didn't go anywhere bad or anything. But it was a situation, nothing big, just a family, and then the family member goes to me. The family goes, like, during this slight heated kind of discussion. And the family member goes to me, why are you defensive? And I go, because I'm defending myself. I just thought, wow, like, it's just like, I found that very funny. It was like, and then they had no reply to it, because it was like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm defensive because I'm defending myself, and yeah, you guys know I'd be the first to admit it, and I do. I'm definitely not a good debater or this and that, but it's definitely a skill that I absolutely want to develop and believe I need to develop, and that's why a part of me was proud of myself to go with this particular, the live I was talking about, and losing friends and all that, is I was proud, because I was like, hey God, like, I wasn't intimidated, I wasn't scared to say what I learned, or what, to speak honestly and truthfully. And I want to say something. When you do speak honestly and truthfully, there is absolutely costs you will pay along the way. But at the end of it, I really do believe, at the end of it, it's worth it. Because the worst thing you can do is go along with the status quo, and maybe one day you might wake up and you don't have your health. Someone else is changing your clothes, and you can no longer defend yourself like you could, or just isolate yourself, or be bold and just leave a situation, and I'm going to speak the truth, because suddenly you can't even hardly move, and life is short, and and don't fear people, fear God. And when I say fear, I mean reverence, respect. And like, who's watching over you? Who really has your back? And even though I know the answer is Jesus, I know it. I absolutely know it. And I really do. I hope everyone knows that. And that's why my life, whatever I do is a written epistle of God's work that He's done with me, and He's chosen to use us. He's chosen to there's a way. There's a way God chooses to do things. He's not limited by that. And but there's a way God moves and works, likes to move and likes to work. And I thought I'd share that extra bit. Anyway, guys, I love yous heaps. Big Borry out. Get excited. Oh, by the way, with what's happening, I'm gonna say it. Just with our government in Australia, to all my Australian friends, and with what's happening, we're already under the pump, we're already under strain in our societies, and I do have a feeling that perhaps things financially will be getting worse, and they already have been. And so just wanted to connect with yous with that, and just hang in there, because maybe ask yourself, who is your provider? And like I said in another video, because I myself, multiple times, more times than I can even remember. I in fact went for a whole seasons of it where God had me alone, and that's, I want to testify to that. I want to say that this is something I've experienced that is real. That God looks after His children, you know, and yeah, she's had tough times, and I wanted to mention that. I wanted to mention that because I feel like sometimes when you don't mention things, it's like you can go away from my life and go, oh man, like this is all going on, and all this stuff he's talking about seems so separate from it, but it's not. And you know, is definitely hard times, I feel like, for a lot of us, with where things are going globally and all that. So yeah, whatever that means, I want to say, hey, I'm not oblivious to what's happening, and definitely affects me, and all that, and I'm grateful it doesn't affect me as much as I know for a lot of people, because of as much as it might have its hardships with my situation. I also have a lot of freedom and a setup that doesn't take too much to keep going. So love you guys. Big Borry out.